So the title of the episodes for Murderville, first one was The Magician's Assistant. That was a Conan O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Triplet Homicide, and that's with Marshawn Lynch. You can't forget that one. Third one was Most Likely to Commit Murder, and that's the Kumail Nanjiani.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Nanjiani, I can't get it. And that I can't get it. Ann Murphy was with Murder by Soup. Carrie Ann Murphy.
Yeah.
Heartless was with Sharon Stone, and then Cold Case was with Ken Jeong.
Yeah, man. 6 episodes. They were pretty. I want to say they were quick, but I know they weren't. They were like 40 minutes, maybe
42 minutes. Each one was about 42 minutes, but it's so improv, So if you ever been to an improv club or been to an improv comedy show, like it just kind of flows. So like things are just happening and happening. It's nothing pushed or rehearsed or anything like that. It just kind of flows through.
Yeah.
And because of that, I feel like it just kind of went through so fast. You're like, oh, it's over already. Especially the Marshawn Lynch one. I couldn't believe it. You just told me right now that they have the
deleted scenes.
Deleted scenes, and that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how hilarious they're going to be. But I gotta say, all of them are pretty good. Murder by Soup was a little slow for me, and Conan was a little hard to watch sometimes because he just was so out of his element.
Yeah, it was a little weird. There's a deleted scene with Conan that was super funny, and it was like when they kept bringing up Tommy Toon.
Yeah,
Tommy. And there's a deleted scene with it. I was like, why would you like some of these deleted scenes? I'm like, why would you delete that? That's funny. It's so funny. Yeah.
So overall, what did you think about it?
I loved it, man. I loved it. Me and my girlfriend watched it, and after that, maybe the first like 5 minutes, we're like, okay, and after that first episode, hooked. And then the second episode was Marshawn Lynch, and she really doesn't watch sports, so she had no idea who he was, and she's like, he's great. By the end of the episode, he's like, he better get it right. Like they better not. And I feel like they gave him the hardest one because it was triplets, so it was all the same person, which was funny. But yeah, I was a little upset. I was like, oh man, they did him dirty. They should have gave him like one that was not so tricky.
It was so hard. Yeah. It was like, it was almost like the scenario was so complicated. There was no need for the scenario to be that complicated for Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Like everyone else is great at improv and all this other stuff. They give him the one person who's just being Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Just
it felt like there's a part where they're in the the interrogation room with Marshawn. That was hilarious because it felt like they knew Marshawn was super cool and they're like he's not part of their circle. Like everyone else is kind of in their circle a lot because they're all actors and comedians, so everyone's there. And then you have this like football player, and it felt like they were trying to like be cool with him. They're like wanting them to like him kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I thought that was super funny. That the interrogation room was good.
I also think that they are slightly intimidated by Marshawn Lynch, and that is also hilarious.
Yeah.
Like he's just because Marshawn Lynch is 6 feet 6'1". He's a legit 230, 240, and he's a big, strong, crazy guy. He could be, you don't know what he's gonna do. He could be he's the nicest guy in the world. You have no idea. So they're like really try to treat him with kid gloves. Like they didn't want to do too much. Like, hey,
I think right off the bat when they bring him into the room and he's like, what did he want? He wanted to change his name to something, and I can't remember what, but it was really stupid. It was really stupid, and I think it threw like Will Arnett. I know we were talking earlier. You said like he kept breaking, which I get. It's hard to like stay when you're surrounded by a bunch of comedians, but like that was like perfectly played because I don't think he knew that was coming. So he like, here's all, let me make some calls. And I was like, it was so funny. It was so good. But yeah, Marshawn was my favorite. Which I don't know which one was your favorite.
I love Marshawn, and I don't know. Ken Jeong was favorite because funny because he just kept on. He was laughing so hard, like he just was so self aware about what was going on. So like he understood the funny parts immediately. So I like that too. Sharon Stone really surprised me. I thought for a straight actress. I mean, I thought she was hilarious.
Yeah,
and she was good. Yeah.
She was the pro. She was the pro because she would say some shit and not break character. Like, and then like Will Arnett would laugh. Some of the some of the background characters started kind of cracking up, but she was just like, damn, that's how you know you're legit. Like nothing broke her, man. She stayed straight faced the entire time. Which is hard. It was hard because they were cracking some jokes. But yeah.
What's your second favorite then?
Oh man. I would have to say probably Ken Jeong for the same reason. He just kept, I mean, right off the bat, just giggling like a little schoolgirl, just like kept cracking up. And it was like, and I'm like, dude, you're a professional. I'm like, you were on Community with like Donald Glover and Chevy Chase and like these huge like name actors. I was like, how do you keep breaking? It's like,
that's why I thought it was just because he's so self-aware. He understands what's going on, and he understands where it's going before it's even getting there. And he is cracking up about something that's about to happen before we even know it's about to happen. And that's why I feel like he was always doing over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, he was really good. I even like the way it ended because I was like, how are they going to end this? Because there was a whole story going on while they're improving, and they kind of carried over into each episode. The chief was his ex-wife, or they're getting divorced or something along those lines.
They're not divorced yet. Yeah.
And then one of the other detectives was dating his wife, or separated wife. It was a really like funny kind of stuff, and I'm like, how are they gonna get this going? So it was that was well done. Oh, even Annie Murphy, when she dressed up as the dude to go like,
oh my god, that was
good. Yeah, that was really good. I like that. Yeah, because she broke a lot too, but she was good.
That's what I think. All of them. When you're a comedian, when you're fun, like these things are coming up. You know how funny these things are going to be, and I think they knew what was happening. And the more aware you are about how jokes and timing goes, and where this improv is going to go, I feel like they just couldn't help but break. Because they find it funny too in themselves.
Yeah. Kumail was pretty good. Like the part where he makes him walk, he goes, all right, walk cool. And I thought that was super funny because like he kept making him do stupider stuff. And like I think Will Arnett started like just cracking up by the end of it. He goes, now walk like a loser, not cool. It's like,
I feel like that was the best show one. You know what I'm saying? Like for like the show, like I feel like that was the best show. But I thought other things were funnier. Like but I feel like that was the best overall complete show.
Yeah.
Overall, so
yeah. I mean, this show I didn't know until Sandy, who told us about. I don't know if you knew about it before then either.
Nope, I had no clue. She was talking about it. I was like Googling, like, what is Murderville?
And she's the one. Yeah. So it sucks. Hopefully when she does join us again, you'll definitely get her takes on it. But it was something that wasn't even on my radar. Like nothing. Now it's probably one of my favorite things to have been released, in a while, because it was really short. which I liked, and it was really just super random and funny, and every single episode was really, really good. And I figured that it couldn't be that expensive to make, right? I mean,
It depends if they ask for money. I mean, all these guys are friends, so I don't think they ask for that much money.
Mm.
But it's Amazon, so Amazon. I'm sorry, it's Netflix. I'll be
Netflix.
asking for money all the time. I'm like, Netflix, you got Netflix money. You better put some, add a couple zeros. Give me some Alyssa money.
Yeah, right.
Add some zeros to those. Let's go.
A couple decimal points, or a couple zeros and a decimal point. Yeah. So yeah, it was really good. I want more. Like when it was over, I was like, keep it going. Let's go.
We gotta do a season 2. That's no question.
Yeah.
So.
Because I feel like you can get a bunch of different people. You can get like actors, more. I mean, there's a bunch of comedians that are already on Netflix, like doing a bunch of specials and stuff like that. I mean, Conan was a surprise.
But there's a lot of actors that are great at improv, that do improv all the time, that you don't know are great at improv. There are improv actors that do it, just you don't know them, and I think that would be hilarious. Like I would love to see Chris Hemsworth. I think that would be hilarious. I think that would be perfect. So
there was an improv show on Netflix. Well, I can't think of his name. The guy who Schwartz. It was Middleditch and Schwartz. Let's see if I can show you real quick. It was these two guys. This is on Netflix, and it's just literally them on the stage improving the entire time. It's pretty funny. It was like this Murderville had a lot more production value for sure. I mean, this is just them on a stage in front of a crowd. so but I feel like this was like true improv, and I'm like, either of these guys on the show would be amazing. Well, because they do
we're in Chicago, so Second City is right, I've been there more than 5, 6, 7 times. I have friends that have done it, and that it's like that. It's but with production value, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah. 3 completely improvised Netflix comedy specials, and it was on here, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, Schwartz, he's the voice of Sonic, but he was on Parks and Rec.
It's like, it looks familiar.
He's the I can't remember his name. He was the rich guy. He was really annoying. Oh wow, I can't even think of his name. But he's super funny. He's super funny. I do like him a lot.
Oh, okay, I remember him now. Okay, I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
Gene Raphael.
Oh yeah. Gene Raphael. Gene Raphael is awesome. And then the sister. The sister's epic. Who was I can't remember her name. Do you know she dated Chris Evans? Her and Chris Evans were a couple for a long time. Jenny Slate.
Really?
Yeah. They were a couple for a long time. So that's kind of weird. And Jenny, she's freaking hilarious as well. So, oh man, yeah, these two, and the brother and sister, Parks and Rec. I love that.
Her, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, she's in a bunch of stuff. She does Big Mouth. She was part of that whole controversy of Big Mouth. I don't know if you've seen that show yet on Netflix. No. Oh, it's an animated show about kids like going through puberty. It's if you know who Nick Kroll is, he was Rexon in the League. I don't know if you've ever seen the League.
Yeah.
Super fun. I love Nick Kroll. He's so freaking hilarious.
I know this show.
I would watch it. It's so dirty. It's so dirty. And it's all of them going through puberty, and both Jenny Slate. So the big issue was Jenny Slate voiced this little black girl who was half black and half Jewish, and the big controversy, she wind up stepping down from voicing that character, and I don't know who they got. I know they got like African American woman to actually voice her. Still sounds exactly the same. So I was like, it didn't change the character at any means, but she's still on the show. She voiced a bunch of other characters as well. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of like the big controversy with her. But she wound up stepping down. So I don't. People still lost their mind. She's like, no, you know. But
comedy is one of those things that I think it's hard to gauge. So a lot of times you're supposed to just to be funny, you have to be raunchy. You have to be able to say things that are just off the deep end. But then in this politically correct world, you can't too. So it's like trying to balance that tight rope is really difficult.
Yeah, there's definitely there's definitely a fine line between stuff like that. No one. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into that. That's a whole nother show. But either way, I would love to see Ben Schwartz. That's not Nick Schwartz. Ben Schwartz on it. I think he would be really a great person on this one. You know, I mean, Aubrey Plaza, I think would be cool because she's just so weird and funny and can hold a straight face. I think she would be great on the show. There's so many great people on the show. Nick Kroll, I think would be great on it already. You know, he's already big into Netflix already. I mean, there's so many people. Nick Offerman.
Yeah. Nick Offerman. I can see that.
Yeah. So I mean, I can see Will Ferrell. You get some of these bigger guys, Will Ferrell and other stuff like that.
I feel like he's too big. I feel like, you know, like Andy Samberg. I feel like Will Ferrell. All of them are just too big to do those type of things.
I don't know. I don't know. I can still see them doing it. I don't know if they would, but
Will Ferrell would have to be the actors they're bringing in to do it, the show. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But man, I can't wait for season 2 though. I can't wait for season 2.
All right, obviously let's rate it then.
You go ahead. Go real quick. Is there anybody you want to see in the show? I know I listed off a bunch of people. Anybody you're like, I really want to see him or her?
I will want a straight laced actor, like that you only see as an actor that really got to start as a comedian that did improv. I would love to see that. Like, see, everyone I'm thinking about is still controversy, so I'm trying not to say anything. Like,
it is oh, what's his name from The Office? Because he was comedian turned like big actor now. The guy who played Michael, I can't think of his name. But
I would love to see like here. I would love to see Wayne Brady on it. I would take Wayne Brady every day and twice on Sunday. I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love any of the guys from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I was just gonna say, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're legit pros at improv.
I could watch Whose Line Is It Anyway like 5 hours just watching it over and over again because it's hilarious. They're so good.
I recorded it's on my DVR because there's still new episodes coming out. And I watch it, but my girlfriend, with Aisha Tyler, I love her. She's funny alone. But yeah, my girlfriend doesn't like that kind of stuff. Really? So I'm like, I wind up watching it by myself, and I'm like laughing in the corner because
I love because that's why I love Wayne Brady because I used to watch him just over and over like that is hilarious. Mm-hmm. He is so good at making songs up like that for no reason. Like how?
Yeah, he I don't know if you know who Mark Rubile. I don't know. He kind of like is got a big on YouTube. He does music stuff, but it's all improv music. And during COVID, he did a lot of at home kind of stuff because there's obviously no concerts. Mm-hmm. And towards the end of COVID, he started bringing some people in, and he brought Wayne Brady, and him and Wayne Brady together. That was so good. All the beats, the music, the lyrics, awesome. That was like one of the best things I watched during COVID.
I think that's the thing I appreciate about Wayne Brady the most is that he's a serious musician. He can really sing. He
Yeah.
can really dance. He can really do comedy. He does all those things so well. And I mean, I think we just really don't appreciate him for who he is. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, he would kill it in Murderville. Like legit. So I don't know, man. There's a bunch of people I would love to see in the show.
What's his name? Dule Hill. I would like that. I like Godfrey. I like what's his name?
Godfrey.
What's Paul Shear? Is that his name with the funny looking dude? The little,
which one?
What is his name? I'm pretty sure that's his name.
From whose line?
No, he's in all these movies.
The bald guy, right?
The bald guy with the
Paul Shear.
He's in
yeah.
You know, on the E stuff, and I mean,
he was in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really good at stuff like that. He's really good at stuff like that. He's funny.
I can see any of those things, so I would enjoy seeing that.
Yeah, I'm down for that. So let's give it our ratings. So you go first. What you giving it?
This is a perfect stream. Like, this is a perfect stream thing. So it's one of those things that it's like a snowball rolling downhill, and you're watching it. Wow, this is funny. This is really funny. And then next thing you know, you're on episode 5, and you look up and it's like 2:00 in the morning, and then you're like, I got one more in me, and you finish it up. So it's a now, and I preface it with this: be careful. Don't start it at like 11:00 at night.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is you're going to see the sun come up, and you're like, what the hell just happened to my night? That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Or do that on a Friday night. Don't do it during the week, during the work
week.
On
Tuesday. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Now, but not today. Now, Friday. Now, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you're gonna binge it. You're gonna binge all 6 episodes, and that's 6 hours, almost 6 hours. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm right there with you, man. It's definitely a now. Like, it's so good, and it's like once you start, you can't stop. It's literally like we watched all 6 episodes straight, and it was just that good. It was just that good. It was fun, funny. It was kind of fresh, I mean,
it's just different. So it's like, especially because we watch a lot of stuff. We watch a lot of movies, a lot of shows, and all that stuff. It was nice seeing improv stuff. It was funny. It was nice that it wasn't so scripted either. And even the things that were scripted, they still took it out of that. It was good, and it's something refreshing to be able to watch.
Yeah, we loved it, and I'm kind of curious to see what Sandy thinks about it.
I can't.
Next time she jumps on, I'm pretty sure she's gonna love it because she's the one that got us excited for it. So I think
which one she liked, because we all like different things, and that's why I liked having her talking about things, because she sees things that I don't necessarily see.
Yeah,
and I think that was what's interesting. I can't wait to hear what she says.
So we got Sandy. So by the way, episode 2 of Murderville is my absolute favorite. I haven't finished the season yet, but it's Marshawn. I mean, detective. There you go, bag of bitch. That's what it was. That's what it was.
That's it. Oh my god.
That's what it was. He goes, yeah, but you gotta say it like that. He goes, bag of bitch. I couldn't remember that.
Oh, that's awesome.
He goes, but it's French. What was he? Did he say something like that? Oh yeah. Marshawn was good. Yeah, you got to finish it. It was really good. Everyone else was good, but Marshawn was my favorite. For sure. But yeah, appreciate it, Sandy. Thank you for showing us the show, getting us hooked on it.